亲爱的观众们，大家好，我是 Alice Chen， 今天带大家来温哥华 downtown 的 Palladio 珠宝店。这位先生是有名的 Jason Bosa。Hi, Jason.
Hi, Alice. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure.
Please introduce yourself to our viewers, Jason.
My name is Jason Bosa, and my family owns and operates Palladio Jewelers, and we've been in the business for about 18 years now.
Okay. Well, you don't hear this word very much. Tell us more about the history behind the name Palladio.
Well, Andrea Palladio was an architect in the 1500s from a small region in Italy, which is the same general area where my family is from. And Andrea Palladio is best known for his architectural style. It's very simple, it's very clean, and it's timeless design. And the best example of this that we know in the world today is the White House, that's designed after the Palladian style. And we chose that name because the style that Andrea Palladio put into his architecture is the same ideas that we wanted to put into our jewelry. Very simple, very clean, very timeless. And so that's why we chose the name, because it's got the Italian heritage, which we're Italian. It's got the clean, simple designs, which is what we want to implement. But it's also got that architectural history, which is really my family's background is in land development.
And we can certainly see that in your store. You've chosen the Palladio style architecture as well for interior design.
We did, yes. Yes, we've got the sawtooth edges, the dome, very clean, simple, and timeless.
So tell us more about the concept behind your store. What's your mission? You mentioned a little bit about your design choices, but tell us a little bit more.
When we first started in the business, we decided that we wanted to introduce a bit more of a European flair into the North American jewelry industry. Not that it hasn't existed, but it was very hard to find. So when we started, we decided we're going to do only certain grades of gold, so 18 karat or higher, platinum, higher quality stones. We have a certain minimum that we will not go below for quality in stones. More attuned to what the Europeans are used to. In North America, we're used to seeing 10 karat and 14 karat, which most places in the world would say isn't really gold anyways. So we decided eliminate what the North Americans are used to, and let's focus on the high-end luxury clientele that really isn't being catered to.
Jason, you're from a really well-known real estate development family. What made you decide to switch your line of career and start this jewelry retail business?
Well, I was in the land development industry up until the mid-90s, and in the mid-90s the BC housing market went stale. And at the same time, my mother was getting involved in the retail industry, in the jewelry business, and asked me to come on board and to get involved with her. So I decided that it was a great opportunity for me to explore my artistic side, and I came on board, and knowing nothing about it really, learned a lot about it along the way, been to a lot of the shows and kind of picked things up as I go. So for me, it's become a true passion. I've learned to design jewelry, so I do design. I've learned the technical aspects of watchmaking, and I even got the opportunity to play with the movement while I was in the Vacheron Constantin manufacture building in Switzerland. So
oh wow,
quite
congratulations.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you.
Jason, what are some of the signature products in the store?
For us, what I would say the signature products are is really the big ones are, there's Rolex as far as the watches are concerned. That's a name that everybody knows. As far as the high-end collectors, we have Vacheron Constantin, Parmigiani Fleurier, and Jaeger-LeCoultre. We have Girard-Perregaux, we have Panerai, Frank Mueller. So we cater to really the high, rare, luxury collector market. Rolex is a brand that everybody knows. As an example, Rolex would make maybe about 1 million watches a year, whereas some of these other brands make maybe 5,000 watches a year. So they're really catering to a small marketplace of people who really want just that rare, unique piece. Kind of like buying fine art. If you're going to go buy a Picasso, it's going to be much more expensive, but you know what you're getting, no one else will have.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Jason, we have a large contingent of viewers that are men, and watches are known to be the jewelry for men. Can you tell us about how you personally would select watches for different occasions and different moods?
When I select a watch, and I am a watch collector, I buy it for different milestones in my life. So if I wanted a piece, let's say, to commemorate my marriage, I pick a watch that I think suits that moment that I will enjoy forever. So in that instance, I picked a Parmigiani Fleurier. I picked a dual time zone watch in the hopes that we will travel a lot, and so we have the purpose for the 2 time zones. I picked it in gold, which I don't normally wear a gold color piece, but for me it's a very elegant piece. And it's a very simple mechanical watch, so I like the automatic movement, and it's a beautiful piece.
Okay, and how many different types of watches should a man have?
In my opinion as a retailer, a million. I think that for each person it's different. I think if somebody has really only one piece that is perfect for all occasions for their lifestyle, that's fine. But there are clients who will want a larger collection. They will have hundreds and even thousands of watches in their collection. And they're buying it for that purpose though. They're buying it to collect. They're buying the ultra rare. They're buying the $1 million or $2 million pieces as art, like I said earlier. But if somebody's really looking for one watch for all purposes for the next 25, 30 years, easy to do that, to fit all purposes, and still have a beautiful heirloom piece that will last for generations.